21 behind the Dutchman. Alberto Ferrato, who was 8th in the quali race yesterday. He's 8th in the championship as well. 9th is Gio, and the absent Matteo Guadagnini is 10th. There is the 303 of Alberto Ferrato. Albi, to you and me. Fly Racing, 15-second board up then. Who will it be that grabs that all-important foxhole shot? Prado has 8, Siwa has 7. Both of those guys starting over on the left-hand side, but it's Prado, if he gets the jump, will control the inside. Although in the qualifying race on Saturday, Koldenhoff, from about where he is now, tried to swing around everybody. Will he do the same again? Gate drops here in Lombok for race 1. And it's Fevre who gets to the inside, but around the outside, was it Gio or was it Siwa? Either way, they both lose out on the exit, running wide, and it's Fevre who leads the way. Prado right there beside him in second. Fernandez now taking over that second position for Team HRC. And Siwa looking to move into third as well. Goes around the outside of Prado, does, I think, just come out of here with third position. Yes, he does. And looks to go around the outside of Fernandez as well. Deja vu for those two. Well, Prado deciding not to triple. Felt he was too close to the riders ahead of him, 70 and 91. But it's Fevre who leads. Fernandez second, Siwa third, Prado fourth. There is the 61. And Prado just having a look up the inside. Gio there in 5th place, then Koldenhoff in 6th. On this opening lap. Different rhythms, a lot of guys more hopping on, Hoff, double in the background there. A little bit of water gone down in between the two races here, but Prado around the outside and up into 3rd place. Takes that 3rd away from Siwa. Will there be any fight back from the number 91? Making their way towards the finish line then. Fevre leads. Fernandez second, Prado third, Siwa 4th. Koldenhoff 5th, Gio 6th, Paturel 7th. Valana 8, Evans 9, Ferrato 10. Then we've got Petrov, Osman in 12, Bruzior 13, Murray, Stewart, Keroas, and Watson and Maxim. In fact, Watson has not made it around on this opening lap. So we'll keep an eye on that. Is he even in the race? Because he was feeling okay yesterday. Meanwhile, Romain Fevre doing what he did a week ago in Sumbawa, leading the way. Watson over the line now, 52 seconds behind the leaders. Romain Fevre doing what he did a week ago in Sumbawa, leading the way. Remember, he threw it away whilst leading race 1. Bounced back with a win in race 2 to win the overall. Here's Koldenhoff going after his teammate. These two are going to be fighting over 4th place. There's the 10 of Valandren. He's got the 6 of Benoit Paturel just ahead of him in 6th place. So Valandren now in 7th. Yeah, Watson in. Problems on the opening lap. Disappointment for the Englishman then. Watson going out on lap 1 here. Working our way towards the end of this first official lap then. Finish line to finish line. We will get a lap time now from Romain Fevre, 1:54.3, about 6/10 quicker than Fernandez, but his gap, 2.3 seconds. Prado is next, then Siwa, Koldenhoff, Paturel. We move into 6th on that lap. past Valandron. Valandron 7, Gio 8, Evans 9, Ferrato, Osman up to 10. Petrov is down into 12th place on the number 9 AIT race team Yamaha. Shaky opening lap for Jeremy Seawer. Looking to go back after the 61 of Prado, but Prado looking comfortable at the moment. 30 metres, that double, that triple. Good ride this for Benoit Paturel. Opening stages of the race, sitting there in 6th position on the Debach Yamaha. Obviously feels comfortable around here, but you see that wave section, that's how you have to change direction midway through. Can't commit double all the way through. Here's Valentin Guillot as well. Watch his line as he steps on, off. And then you come into land, double. Can he cut back to the inside, or is he going to go the long way round? Well, he opts for the latter. Benoit Paturel still holds on to that 6th place. So Guillot finding his way past Valandron this time around as well. Just behind, lurking in the background, Mitch Evans. He's in 9th place, and he's got Albi Ferrato and Alvin Osland next. So Fevre and Fernandez now 3 seconds apart at the head of the field. Prado about 1.7 seconds further back. Seawer 3 behind Prado. So the first 3-4 guys pretty much blown apart at this moment in time, as early as lap 3. But just behind them, frantic battles going on with riders that we don't normally see at the sharp end. Don't really get the TV time. Number 6 of Paturel in 6th place. Guillot in 7th. Shipped to cycle, Honda SR Motor Blues rider from Switzerland, the 2nd rider in shot here, 7th in the race. See how conditions drying out rapidly now as the wind picks up, the sun comes out, scorching this rapidly drying racetrack here in Lombok. Loose stones starting to work their way to the surface as well, making traction very tricky to come by. All of a sudden, Calvin Valandron looking interested again. Lost 2 positions in the space of 2 laps to these two. You see how tricky it is to go 2-2. Both Paturel and Guillot coming up a little bit short there by about a half a wheel. Guillot down the inside, sweet move into 6th place for Valentin Guillot. Finds his way past the 6 of Paturel. Right, Valentin Guillot, 5th in the gate there, over on the left-hand side, as everybody else backed off to the inside. It was Guillot who ran wide, hit the Fox hole shot line, and Valentin Guillot with his first Fox hole shot of the campaign. Fernandez, fastest lap of the race, 53.8 compared to a 54.7 of Fevre. Their gap is down to 2.2 seconds now. As Valandron goes around the outside of Benoit Paturel, behind Valentin Guillot here. Nope, still parked back there behind the Frenchman, but for how much longer? Well, he gets to the inside of him here and does make the pass stick. Valandron now up into 7th place. So maybe just half asleep on the opening lap. Calvin Valandron on the Kevin van Venrooy Yamaha. But he's waking himself up now, though. So you can double here, then you've got to go, and they are getting the double now, but then there's a couple of singles in there. Then you've got to commit to try and get the next 2 doubles. Valandron, his race starting to come to life now. short on the landing there again for Pacharel. Fevre continues to lead for Kawasaki Racing Team, MXGP. Got to the front early, wasn't worried about chasing the foxhole shot, was more concerned about holding a tight line and making it to turn 2 at the head of the field. That's exactly what he's done. And at the moment, he's dancing to his own tune. Siwa, back end one way, then the other. Fortunately for him, he got it to a stop just before launching off the end of the berm. And all of a sudden, he's out of 4th, down to 5th. Koldunov now through. Lost focus yesterday in the qualifying race. Did he lose focus there again? Doing his best to get himself back on terms with his teammate, though. Gap 3.5 seconds as he picked himself up and crossed the line. No such problems for Romain Fevre at the moment, though. 2.8 seconds clear of Ruben Fernandez. Spaniard for Team HRC in 2nd position. As his crew look on from down there in pit lane. There you go, inch perfect. Prado still lurking about 2.5 seconds behind. Looking good, Fevre at the moment. Saw the nature of the track. It was another one of those where that loose riding style of his, where he's not afraid to let the back end do what it wants. Kawasaki definitely been working on something this last few rounds, because he's been pulling a few hole shots or getting himself up at the sharp end very, very quickly, making his job that much easier. Probably about 20% easier as well when you haven't got to come through traffic. Just focus on your lines, hitting your marks. You can be consistent with your lap times as well. With the gap that he's got at the moment, 3.5 seconds now over Ruben Fernandez. Not feeling any heat from behind. And he's able to relax just that little bit more. Although Prado, does he look like he's closing in on Fernandez here? Was 2.7. Starting to come down ever so slightly. About 2 seconds now as they hit that far right turn. Turn 10. How loose these corners are now. Oh, and Fernandez down. Folds the front mid-turn. An easy pass then for 2nd in the end. And Koldunov goes through as well. Fernandez all of a sudden down to 4th. Big mistake for the Spaniard. Trying to claw his way back past Koldunov, but Koldunov will have the inside line in the next turn. And he'll make sure he commands the outside on the exit as well. That's exactly what he does. But Fernandez out of 2nd to 4th on lap 5. That'll spike his heart rate there. Siwa just there in the background. Fastest 2nd split time of the race. Not much in it, but laying his intentions down also with his fastest lap of the race as well at 54.8 on lap 6. So Koldunov now 3rd, Fernandez 4th. Seawer fifth, but Jorge Prado, as he moves into second position, his gap between him and Fevre, the race leader. Prado now 100 points clear at the top of the championship. And he folds the front into a berm again, and Seawer goes through. Fernandez just losing concentration in the space of about 1.5 laps. He just needs to breathe and settle down. Easier said than done when you've been rattled, though. Oh, and Seawer's been off the side of the track. All of a sudden, Fernandez goes back by him. So Seawer got it wrong on the double-double. So some crazy shenanigans involving these two again. Said there might be fireworks this weekend. Well, there's definitely a little bit of craziness going on in this first MXGP race here in Lombok, involving these two riders that did provide the fireworks in the Ram qualifying race on Saturday. If we have any of those highlights or moments, then we'll bring them to you. But 7 laps complete. Holdenoff, the fastest rider on track. Fastest lap of the race, 52.6 compared to a 54.04 of Prado ahead of him, and a 55.3. It's only 5 seconds off the lead as well. Right, watch this here. Reset and breathe. It's a message from Federica down there in HRC's garage in pit lane. Seawer getting ready to make a move on the Spaniard once again. Tried to run him down the inside. Oh, rubber on rubber. Front and rear wheel connected there. Seawer lucky to stay up. Again, Fernandez not looking smooth in those turns. Guillot just behind in 6th. 3 seconds adrift. 13.5 minutes plus 2 to go in this first race, and Seawer does run down the inside. Game on between these two, picking up from where they left off in the qualifying race. I want to know what happened here a lap ago to Jeremy Seawer. Either way, Seawer back in the 4th. But how much longer? Because just like he did yesterday, down the inside, same corner, Fernandez charges through that big open door that Seawer left wide open. Fernandez strikes back again. These two just seem to be finding themselves a lot this weekend, don't they? Similar pace, similar race lines, similar attitude. But it's Fernandez who holds on for 4th place at the end of lap 8. Right, Seawer, can he cut to the inside? Yes, he can. Will he get his elbows out? Yes, he does. Nowhere to go for Fernandez. Seawer back in 4th. How much are they taking out of each other, though? Osland up in the 10th. We just saw a moment ago, finding his way past Barato. If we have a replay of that, we'll bring it to you. But good showing from Alvin Osland. He had a good ride last weekend as well in Sumbawa, the JWR Honda rider. Now circulating in 10th place. The rider who started this weekend, 17th in the championship. Just the 2 top 10 finishes to his name so far this year. Can he make it 3 in race 1? How much can Fernandez regroup here? Well, he thought about charging down the inside just like he did yesterday there as well. So he's not too far off, is he, from having another lunge? I want to see where he made that mistake in that corner as well when he fell from 2nd place. probably get them in our highlights reel. About 20 minutes from now. Oh, caught a horrible hole there, didn't he? Stood him up. Look at those square edge ruts there on the face of that jump, and he catches one there as well. A corner or two later does Fernandez. Oh, Seward jumping long. Heavy landing for the Yamaha man. Well, these two have been... Oh, mistake there as well for Fernandez, just on the very outside of turn one. Almost the same as he did. Right, focus on Glenn. You have the speed. That's the message to Seward. But he's only 9 seconds behind with 10 minutes to go. Perhaps biting off more than he can chew. That's the mechanic, not the rider. Oh, over jump in there as well. Goes in deep. Right, looks like he's settled down. Ruben Fernandez. Rider who looks maybe a little too settled at the moment is Roman Febvre. His gap to Prado is 1.5 seconds. All of a sudden, 9.5 minutes plus 2 to go. Game on at the front of the field, I think. No time to be switching off if you're Roman Febvre. 57.1, 55.5 the lap times for Team Febvre and Prado respectively that time around. Lost a full second in sector 2. 2.3 the gap now. So whatever the mistake was or where it was, Febvre has taken control of his ship once more. That ship with a P. Be smart. Gap between them at the moment, 100 points. It was 101 before we arrived here, 103 after the qualifying race, back down to 100 now. Inch perfect. All of a sudden, 2.7 now the gap between first and second. So I wonder at what point Prado just says, you know what? Okay, may not catch you enough, maybe back it off, come out with a whole shot in race 2, see where we end up from there, potentially. See that gap just opening up now between Febvre and Prado. Just squaring up, straight lining through just to avoid all those little holes through that sweeping right-hander. Just because it's a sweeping right that was pretty fast yesterday, you don't need to maintain that line as the track deteriorates. Just ride a little smart, back off, just square it up, pick it back up, straight line again where it's nice and smooth, and then turn again. Right, Fernandez. He had more issues. Because as he hits the line now, no, he's still there in 5th, PO6, the line on 7. But he's falling into the clutches of PO ever so slightly. The gap 1.7 seconds between the Spaniard and the Swiss. And he's lost the toe to Seward. 6.5 seconds further back now. Roman Febvre at the head of the field. Almost 3 seconds clear of Prado now. Holding off charge towards the front. On hold for now. He's 5.5 seconds behind Prado. But Guillaume looking very interested here and going after Fernandez. This will be for 5th in the race. Valentin Guillaume, 9th in the championship chase at the moment. Has yet to finish inside the top 5 this year. It's had 7th 4 times. So either way, even if he stays here in 6th position, Valentin Guillaume, his best race finish of the campaign so far this year for that satellite team, the private team. Ship to cycle under SR Moto Blues, French-based team. Yves de Maria in his corner as a personal trainer. Yves de Maria, no stranger to winning here in Indonesia. He won the 250 Grand Prix back here in 1997 in Bandung. Well, complete now for Fernandez. Definitely knows he's got his hands full. Full HRC factory Honda versus privateer satellite machine. And their line astern in 5th and 6th place in this first MXGP race. Here's Koldenhoff. He's now 5.6 seconds adrift of Prado in 3rd. Looked good yesterday in the Grand qualifying race. Looks like he's enjoying the racetrack as well. Maybe just that little bit of lonely nature to it. Keeping him interested. There's his teammate, Siwa, in 4th place. Another personal best lap for Siwa at 1:53.9. Fastest of the top 4 guys, actually, that time around, because Febvre 1:56.1, a 55.7 Prado, 55.4, Koldenhoff 53.9. For the Smurf. But with 3:40 on the clock, plus 2 laps time running out. Seeing how easy it is to make a mistake around this racetrack. As the circuit deteriorates and breaks down, dries out, those bumps become a little bit more edgy. Actually, conditions here today, not too dissimilar to a track I raced in Venezuela years ago. Watch this here. That was Siwa going down earlier on from 4th to 5th. Gio came through, then Fernandez threw away 2nd position, picked himself up just behind Koldenhoff. That was in 4th place. Then he ran wide again here. That allowed Siwa to go through, and these two had another fantastic tussle again. That was Siwa, just so he'd obviously gone out of the track limits and then re-emerged but lost a position, then regained a place with that move on Fernandez, who came back for more. Not sure if that was 2nd, 3rd, 4th or 5th. At that moment, though, Fernandez was greedy. Eventually, Siwa did make the pass stick. Firm but fair, down the inside, ran him wide. Siwa still there in 4th, Fernandez 5th. Toronto setting his fastest lap last time around. In 9th place, he's got himself back past Osland. Osland now in 10th. Romain Febvre, handful of laps to go. Under attack once again. 1.1 now between him and Prado. Febvre opts for the inside line, shortest route through. Prado a little bit deeper into the dirt. Imagine how rugged the track will be for race 2, unless they groom it with a fine-tooth comb. Ahead of race 2, back end light in for Febvre, a warning for the Frenchman. Watch this here, just catches one of those edges. Maintains his lead. Pace is just starting to pick up between these two. 3 laps to go.